Taristas. Welcome back to the Soul Closet. My name is Kim, and you know what? It's time for your weekly love and relationship readings for my Virgos. I hope you guys are doing great. We are doing love and or relationships, or it's really just anybody that you have on your mind. So feel free to flip-flop the characters. If something doesn't feel like it's yours, it probably isn't. It could be the person that you're dealing with, or it's just not your reading this week, and that's okay too. These are general, so I won't be able to be specific with each one of you. So I always encourage people to take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and hopefully you find some kind of message weekly in these videos. So quick shout out to all of the new subscribers. You guys, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you so much. And I'd love to hear from you guys. So hit those likes, even love it when you share, and always love it when I see a new subscriber. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Okay, without any further ado, let's get down to some Tarista business. Okay, Virgo, what is going on? What does Virgo need to hear this week in love and or relationships? Okay, guys, what do we have coming into the current moment right now? What do we got? We got the Devil. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We'll clarify and get all that stuff here in a second. So what's crossing that card right there? What's crossing it or influencing it? Oh my gosh, you guys, Three of Swords. Ugh, I am so sorry. What's on your mind right now, Virgo, is the Two of Coins. Some kind of choice, a little wishy-washy about something right now. What's happened in the recent past for you guys is the World. Now, for me, the World, I like to attach, it's technically, you know, book-wise, it doesn't say anything in a book about this, but I really, really attach Libra to the World. It just feels like, I don't know. So it's not necessarily Libran, but for me, the World sometimes carries that Libran kind of energy. Other than that, it doesn't really have a zodiac sign attached to it. Okay, what's in the meat of your reading today? Why is it all going down? 10 of Swords. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is a heavy one. This is a heavy one. Okay, what to expect coming in? The Six of Wands. Okay. Leo, Sag, Aries energy. Okay, how do you guys currently see yourself right now? Is the Seven of Wands a little defensive, and it looks like for good reason? Okay, externally coming in, what do we have? We have the Page of Wands. Someone's taking some action around something, or somebody's coming in that is once again a Leo, Sag, Aries energy. You've got a lot of wands going on here, so a lot of action you're getting ready to take for some of you, for most of you, honestly. Okay, what's all up in your emotions is the Page of Coin. And what is your overall outcome today is the Empress, major for Libra, and Taurus. All right, what do we have underneath the deck? We have the Six of Swords. All right, guys. I don't always like to focus on the negative because I really like, there's so many different ways to read tarot, obviously. So many different meanings. I mean, for every card, there's probably 100 different meanings. So it's really about storytelling, and it's really about, you know, looking at the cards and developing some kind of a storyline. And what we have coming in is the Six of Swords, okay? That is the energy coming into your reading today. And here it is. Okay, so, you know, this card for me is saying that you are leaving tumultuous waters and you are removing. Someone has left this relationship, guys. It's very straight up, very clear. It looks like it's been a very unhealthy and very toxic relationship for you, or for them, vice versa, however that works, or just in general, overall. There seems like there's been some toxicities. Because right smack in the center, we have the Devil. Now remember, the Devil card is all about fear, guys. That Devil card, as much as we don't like the word, it's about bad habits, it's about attachments, addiction, restriction, sexuality. You keep going on and on and on and on. But sometimes the Devil card is really just when things are out of whack, they're out of balance, okay? The Devil card can sometimes also mean controlling. You know, maybe you're dealing with someone who is extremely controlling, or just straight up dealing with a Capricorn. But we're about ready to get some answers here. So I need a clarifier card on this Devil card, please. Why is it here? Okay. Five of Swords. There was some kind of argument, and you are not going to back down to this person. You are not going. You're going to draw the line in the sand and say, "This is the way it is." You are taking your power back here, you guys. I want to show you these two cards together. Okay. You're literally feeling tied up, a little bit bound, trapped. You know, what side of the shoulder are you going to listen to today, right? The devil on one side, the angel on the other. But this devil energy is, you know, somebody could be really, you know, could be really dealing with, I don't know why I feel this. It's not going to resonate for all of you guys, but somebody somewhere along the way is dealing with some kind of an addiction, okay? And that addiction is really causing this relationship, unfortunately, to fall to the wayside. I'm hoping that I see that Hierophant, if it truly is some kind of an addiction issue. You know, and any kind of an addiction that can be, you know, eating too much, you know, gambling, purchasing too many items on Amazon. It could also be drugs and alcohol, right? So you guys get to decide what that is. But it looks like there's some kind of addiction that is attached to control here, and it's causing a lot of upheaval in this relationship. So, you know, when we're not healthy, how can we give a healthy relationship? So that's kind of what I'm seeing so far right now. Because what we have crossing this is the Three of Swords. I feel like I get this image when I look at these cards right now for you guys, Virgo. It's almost like I feel like you're looking at this person through like plexiglass. You can't touch them, you can't see them, you can't share your emotions with them because they're like in their own little room doing their own little world right now, and all you can do is right now is watch this person unfortunately hurting themselves, and it's breaking your heart. I feel like some kind of an addiction is really coming between you and this person. Why is the Three of Swords here? Ace of Cups. You know, you were trying to hold on, you guys. You've been through a lot, and you were really, really looking for some kind of new love. Your heart has been hurt. It's felt betrayed, you know. And like I said, for some of you, if this is around some kind of an addiction, like I said, whether it's food addiction, whether it's, you know, gambling, whether it's, you know, whatever, you love this person a lot, and you are trying to really focus on helping them. You're trying to lead them to water, right? We all know that good old saying, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So I feel like you've been carrying a lot of these emotions with you, or this person is making you feel like you're responsible for their actions here, and you are like, You take responsibility for you, and I'll take responsibility for me, right? So, yeah, it just feels kind of, you really, I mean, you definitely love this person, and you want to help them, but you're at a point where you've led them to water, and now, you know, I feel like you might have, you know, you guys might have already left. Might have already left this relationship for sure, because what we have in the recent past is we have the World. You know, that World is about cycles, okay? It's about completing something. It's about accomplishments. It can also be about, you know, travel and things like that. But the World for me is about, there was something that was completed, or there was some kind of accomplishment around this relationship, or it was heading in a different direction. And it feels like, to me, unfortunately, this is a cycle that is, maybe you are at this point viewing it and going, oh, this is a cycle I'm too familiar with. But let's get a card on it and find out. Why is the World card here in the recent past? Two of Swords. Yeah. It's, once again, I go back to, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make them drink, right? It's like, I feel like you're doing everything you can to help this person change their life, but it's really about their choice in the end, right? And I don't know that they're willing right now. Maybe they're not recognizing that there's a problem, or they don't feel that there is a problem here. But it's, you know, you're torn around, you know, some choices, and this is you kind of going, oh no, not this again. This is a pattern I have felt before, says the Two of Swords and the World card. It just, you guys are feeling a little lost. You're feeling a little bit like, I don't know what else I can do for this person. And it's starting to affect you, you guys. It really is. So what's on your mind right now is the Two of Coins. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I, you know, I don't want to abandon this person, but I also can't make them do anything anymore. That Two of Coins is, I'm looking for some kind of stability. We need stability in our life, in this relationship, within one another, right? Why the Two of Coins, please? Strength card. All right. The gorgeous Strength card, Major Arcana for Leo. So far, you might be kind of wishy-washy, you know, around a Leo even. You've got a lot of wands here. So Leo, Sag, Aries for some of you. Others of you straight up Capricorn energy. It's like you are trying to put all the compassion that you can for this person, but there's days that you're solid for them, and then there's days that you're not, and vice versa. There are days when they try to be solid, you know, they try to be solid for you, but you know that good old saying, we have to love ourselves first, right? So somebody here is going through some problems. You guys are taking on the energy of this person. You are taking on their empathy. You are being very empathic around this, and it's really driving you crazy. You've been really, really strong, and you've been really focused on helping this person. I mean, I literally see you guys as the woman in this card, and you are trying to, you know, I guess for lack of better terms, calm the beast, right? So I feel like you've put a lot of effort, and you are just, you know, you're up one day, down the next. Because why are we having this conversation? What is in the meat of your reading today is the Ten of Swords. Unfortunately, guys, that Ten of Swords is, you know, you are wiped out, you are tired, you are exhausted, you may even feel a little depressed, anxiety. Ten of Swords is I just can't take one more thing on my shoulder right now. It's also a sign of completion, guys. It's the number 10. So 10 does recommend at that point that something has been completed and it goes back to 1 at that point, right? So I feel like you've ended something and you're hurt over it because you really, really, really cared for this person. And you still do, but you need them to help themselves. All right, let's get clarity on that Ten of Swords. Why is it here? Once again, Two of Pentacles. Consistently inconsistent, says this guy right here. Consistent one day, not so much the next. Up and down, juggling things. I feel like for some of you, you're doubting your decision if you did leave this relationship. And please let me know in the comments if you did end up leaving this relationship and you're feeling a little bit of this wishy-washy, like you've put a lot of effort into this relationship. So I can see why you are feeling, you know, at a loss. I mean, what can you do at this point? They have to help fix themselves. So what we have coming, what to expect coming in here is that Six of Wands. And I actually really, really like this, you guys, for this reading, because this is saying something about success and victory. That Six of Wands is typically a person on the back of the horse coming back from a war, and he's holding that white flag. Not so much of the surrender, but, you know, there's victory, there's success. There's people in the streets, you know, supporting and cheering. And so for me, the Six of Wands is about there's victory around something. There's some type of success, or you're getting a lot of attention around something. Let's take a peek. Why is the Six of Wands here? What's going on? Devil. Once again, you guys, it's popping up with the Devil card. So it's saying to me that, okay, so I'm just going to throw this out there. Take it however it resonates for some of you. You know how sometimes when we decide that we don't want to fish in a pond anymore and we start to reel in our line, right? It's all of a sudden, you know, the pole's been sitting in the pond for, you know, 10, 15 minutes, but nothing's touching it. But the minute we move it, the minute we start to reel it in and pull ourselves back a little bit, it's like all the fish around that fishing pole are, you know, all over the place, trying to nibble at something. I'm using this as an example because I feel like you potentially leaving, or for some of you already have left, it's taking its toll on you. There's too much control. There's too many arguments. Your heart is hurting, but you still love this person. You feel like it's over. Sometimes people have to exit our life in order for them to get their life put together. And I'm not saying that that's the case for all of you, but what I am saying here is if you truly did leave this situation and you know, you're still concerned about this person, you're still worried about this person, that Ten of Swords is just the ending, the completion of a cycle. So maybe by you walking away or kind of trying to take your own power back, it's really, really, really quite successful with the person that you're dealing with, okay? Because I have Six of Wands, which is very success, you know, it's success, it's victory. The victory with the controlled one, okay? Or the one that's being controlling, or the one that's controlled by something else, or what I mean by that is any kind of addiction, right? So I feel like there's some kind of victory around this, this disease, or this, you know, this problem. Give me 1 second. I just want to look at something here. I just want to go ahead and say, like, bad habits. Bad habits are, somebody's nipping something in the bud. Thank you. I finally got it. I finally got it. Okay, so how do you guys currently see yourself right now as the Seven of Wands? I mean, you are pushing somebody back, and you're saying, make some changes because I can't do this anymore. You need to make some substantial and sustainable changes. This is you pushing everybody back, and this is you defending yourself, probably even defending what's best for them, as far as, you know, you seeing them. You know, it's hard when we're inside the circle and we're trying to look at ourselves, right? But when other people are outside the circle and looking, so you feel like you are standing up for yourself. You are not backing down. This person has been making you feel very, very defensive and very guarded for a while. I don't know that there's even, if you even have a whole lot of communication right now, because whatever is throwing this relationship off right now is quite toxic, whether it's a control issue, you know, or someone's super, super infatuated here. You know, that devil energy can be very, you know, very much about infatuation too. But with this Seven of Wands, you are just feeling guarded. Give me another card on that Seven of Wands, please. Seven of Wands again, you guys, lots of doubles here. So it's like as soon as you say your piece, the other person is back at you being defensive at you. So right now it feels like some of these arguments, some of this frustration, some of the issues that you're dealing with right now are heavier than maybe the person that you're dealing with is willing to admit, okay? Because what we have coming in externally is the Page of Wands, which is someone is coming in. This person could be younger than you too, by the way. Maybe you're frustrated too because there's some immaturity kind of energy going on here, but that Page of Wands is really wanting to take some action. Let's find out what this is about. Why the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands, okay? It's time for this person to pick up their load, if you will. Be responsible for their own actions. Take responsibility. Work hard at doing whatever they need to do to stay on their true path. That Page of Wands is taking action, but my gosh, you're so tired. Look at this person is carrying all 10 of those wands. So this is your second 10 in your reading today. You got the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. For a lot of you, this is a completed cycle, guys. For a lot of you, it really is. For a lot of you, this is a cycle, and I think that you're at, you know, the end of that cycle and saying, okay, guess what? I can't do this anymore. This is the third or fourth time this has happened. I can't do this anymore. So I feel like someone's going to try to take responsibility for their actions, and that may be great to hear about, but it's really the follow through that's important, right? So what's all up in your emotions is the Page of Coins. You are just looking for stability here. You are just looking for, you know, one foot in front of the other. One of my favorite sayings is, you know, a yard is hard, but an inch is a cinch. Like every day, as long as this person can take an inch stepped, you know, a step an inch closer to, you know, kicking this habit or whatever it is, I'm sure you'd be happy with that, but you're not getting anything. And so your emotions are like, I just am ready for a sense of security in this relationship. Why the Page of Coin, please? The Sun card, yeah. I get the Sun card and the Page of Coins. So, you know, stability, abundance. You know, the Sun is about positivity, and that Sun is gorgeous. It's one of my, you know, most favorite cards in the deck. It's one of the happiest ones in there. And it really represents, it's Leo for me. You do have Leo here and Leo here now. So some of you are dealing with a Leo. But it's about positivity. It's about warmth. It's about success. And it's about vitality, okay? So you are really looking for, you know, positive successes here is what you're looking for. But emotionally, you just want this person to be okay. Whether you're in the relationship with them or not with them, you still care deeply about them, and you still want them to be, you know, healthy and get their act together here. So, you care deeply, but you're at a point now where you've done all that you can. Your overall outcome today from the tarot deck is the Empress card. This is major for Libra and or Taurus. I mean, the Empress card is just gorgeous. It's really about self-care, guys. It's about nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. I mean, she is Mother Earth, right? So she's loving. She loves all things. This is really, I'm not sure if this is you just focusing on you and just giving you the self-love that you need after the drain of all this heavy energy. And that's what it feels like to me. But let's get another card here, please. Why the Empress? It's the Ace of Swords. I love it. It's like, let the truth be told and allow me to heal and nurture now, right? Like, this is a brand new, gorgeous beginning. This is all about thoughts, ideas, truth, communication. It's something coming in from the divine, you guys. It's something beautiful. So there's some kind of communication. You could get some really great news that this person is really taking good care of themselves, really focusing on them, and they're getting the help that they need. Or this is just you speaking your truth with this person and taking care of you and nurturing you during this downtime. So however, which way it resonates, it could go both ways actually, right? So, yeah, so let's go ahead and throw a quick little oracle card here for our final message for your reading today, Virgo. I know this one's a little bit more of a tough reading today, but I'm pretty sure someone out there needs to hear it. All right, what does the Oracle deck have to share today for my Virgos? This deck's a little bit too big for me. Okay, vigilance, you guys, stone people, remain strong, okay? Don't give up. You know, a stone, you know, is so strong and so heavy. And it's almost like, it's interesting because when I see this card, stone people and vigilance, I go here and go, you know, stay in your truth, stay strong, stand strong in that vigilance, and, you know, speak your truth and allow yourself to just nurture yourself, care for yourself right now. You can't keep caring for this person if this person is unhealthy. It's going to make you unhealthy. So, you know, have that vigilance and that strength and that solid kind of feeling that you know that you are right where you're supposed to be. Okay. All right, guys, that is what I have for you this week. I would love to hear your comments down below. If this reading did resonate, go ahead and hit that like button for me. And if you'd like to continue to see my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Touch that little bell and you will receive notifications when I upload new videos. I hope you guys have a great week, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. Take care.